There we go. Okay. Good afternoon, hockey fans. Welcome to the River's Edge Rink in downtown Davenport, Iowa. Inviting you to take a few minutes away from the college football and basketball and watch some Bantam hockey. Today we've got two games between the Quad City Ice Eagles and the Dubuque Junior Saints. My name's Greg Corcoran. Working alongside with me today is Dr. Rich Blanc. Rich, kids had an interesting weekend last week in Omaha. What were your thoughts on that?
You know, a lot of good play. Got worked real bad on one game, but able to come away with two hard-fought wins. One of those avenging a first game loss that the Ice Eagles had many chances to capitalize and just weren't able to put the puck in the back of the net. But all in all, a great weekend of fun and hockey was had by all.
I think the fact that they lost that first game 3-2 in a game that I think they knew they should have won really helped them when they had to face that same team on Sunday morning, and they came out really strong, jumped on them, had a big advantage in terms of shots on goal in the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game, and then just took it away from there and won going away 6-3. So the last time we were doing this was about 6 weeks ago, and at that time we were still looking for our first win. Fortunately, we've had, once we came out of our COVID break, we won 3 games before the COVID break and then split the 4 last week against some good competition in Omaha. So don't really know what we're up against here in terms of Dubuque. There's very little information on their club website. But we do know one player for Dubuque, and that's number 8, Cole Neese, who has played sporadically with the Quad Cities organization for much of his career, but the last couple of years he's played in Madison and last year and this year in Dubuque. So there'll be one familiar face on that Dubuque roster as we go along today.
Yeah, I haven't seen him play in at least those 2 years. I don't know if he still has the same game. He was definitely always a on-the-move, offensively-minded defenseman carrying the puck up the ice often. We'll have to see if that game's changed. Definitely has some hands and some finish. So that's what I would continue to expect to see from him.
Looks like Cody Harkey, Coach Quinn has been going with Aiden Starr in the first game of 2-game sets. He may be changing that up today and going with Cody Harkey, but I guess we won't know for sure until they take their positions on the ice.
Well, I don't see a jersey on Aiden Starr right now. I know early last season he lost a set of jerseys up at a Nihil game, and hopefully this is just a issue with a clothing issue that he left it at home this time. Those things are pricey, I'll tell you what.
We have just heard the buzzer go off for the end of the pregame drill. So the teams will be getting together at their bench for some last-second information and instruction from their coaches. We'll be playing 13-minute periods, and we'll see how the Ice Eagles do against what I expect will be a pretty good team.
They usually are.
I was able to, at least if their website information is updated and accurate, the last I saw is this team had a 3-3 record, but that's meaningless because we don't know who they played or what the scores were. So,
well, we've got out here, I don't know the name of one of our 2 refs. The other is Corey Nelson. Both these guys are fairly reliable and call a good game that tends to be fairly even in the past, so we'll hope that continues. Also, of note, Jackson Otten not with the team last week. Big shout out to Coach Otten's father, who fell and was having some complications. I don't know if it required surgery or how he's doing, but all our best wishes to him. He's a great gentleman up in the state of Minnesota, really knows his hockey. Great dude, but we got a full complement, it looks like, tonight.
All right, we're getting ready for the draw. The Corcoran line with Katragata and Francis starts the game with Carroll, and let's see, that's
Mueller back there.
Yep. All right, here we go. Puck's in the corner. Goes around to Carroll, picks it up behind his own net, takes that out along the boards. It's kept in by Dubuque. Now Corcoran, or that's Carroll rather, looking for Katragata. She gets it out of the zone. And it's back at center ice, controlled by the defense for Dubuque. Picked up by their left wing. Moves in. He's got a shot that goes wide. Now here we got a break. That was Husky. Lost the puck in his skates just as he looked like he might have a chance to get a break going. Now Kwok down the right boards, looking to center it. He does! Oh, and it just gets past. That was Hartman. Couldn't quite. That looked like interference there that wasn't called. Now we got a 2-on-2 break. Here's Neese shooting, scores. First good chance of the game goes to Dubuque, and Cole Neese rushed up from his defense position. Got a good shot on net from the slot about 20 feet out and beat Harkey.
Yeah, a little scrambly on the change there for the Ice Eagles, and absolutely, he went right to it. Looks like he's actually playing wing now as he lines up for the face-off.
He does. He's lined up a right-handed shot, but he's playing on the left wing. He's up against Hartman there, and Dubuque takes a 1-0 lead at the 1 minute mark exactly. Here's Neese again. He's taken down along the boards by Husky, and we've got. I can't believe that call if that's what he's calling.
I called it a rough. Interesting.
But
it's on. Huh.
Who's he calling it on? Did he call it on Husky?
I can't imagine.
That was a bump. Huh. Somebody ought to tell this guy that this is Bantam. Checking's allowed. Horrendous call to start the game. Absolutely ridiculous.
Coach Otten not happy with that call. It's truth. Neither coach is very happy about it.
That was not roughing.
Okay, all right. There we go.
And the play is
okay. As I mentioned, I do believe that this gentleman is a good referee. I think he got a little mixed up. We have a Pee-wee game in between, and in Pee-wees, that's a check.
Yes.
Or a rough.
Yeah.
That's right. We got some little dudes. Max is out there. Husky's
right.
Not very heavy, so there we go.
Puck is in the corner. Centering pass goes across to the far boards. Dubuque is on it, and a puck is knocked over the boards, out of play. Well, that's something I've never seen before. A referee called a penalty. The coaches called him over and said, "Hey, you're in the wrong age bracket." And the referee admitted, "Yep, I guess I was." So there is no penalty on Husky, and we are playing 5-a-side. Unbelievable. All right, Dubuque now chasing it into the far corner. Here's a centering pass. Watch. Oh, that puck just missed to Harkey's left. Puck back in the corner now. Blunk after it. Dubuque controls. They miss the pass. Now here's a long shot from the point. Knocked down in front of the net. And Quad Cities looks to get it out. Henkel keeps it in for Dubuque. Here's another centering pass. Blunk does a nice job of getting it out of harm's way. Back to the point. Now it's in back behind the net. Blunk again. Gets it to Quinn. Quinn takes his time, looks for a defenseman. He's got Texas, Roseboro.
Oh, that's right, Texas.
That puck, that's not going to be an offside. That puck could have been handled by Patton. He just didn't quite get it. Check behind the boards, behind the net by Covert. Now Dubuque looks to come up. Puck is intercepted. Thrown in deep by Francis. Down behind the right. Look, we're in the middle of a line change now.
I'll tell you what, Maya had that guy and the guy just before absolutely dead to rights if she would have laid the body on him. I'm hoping to see some of that. She was picking that up, her physicality last
All right, here's Dick Crow. Puts one in front. Nobody there for the Ice Eagles. Now here's Neese. Neese throws a pass. And that's going to be a breakaway. That's a tough break for... Oh, a great save. A great save by Harkey. That guy was all in all alone after a misplay at the blue line by our defense. Now here's Corcoran out of his own zone over the blue line. Got some speed. Dumps it in, but knocked off his stick before he could get it in deep. And we've got another line change. Here's Husky. Gets it over to Clock. Clock at center ice. Onset off the boards. Tries to play it to himself. Dubuque controls.
There you go,
Another
Husky.
nice check by Husky. That one they didn't call. Good. All right, here's a pass.
Oh, that's twice now. Puck through the D-man skate. That was on Gunnar Carroll, who's about as sure-footed as anybody I know.
All right, here's Clock down the left boards. He's got Hartman with him. Hartman, there's a shot. Nice save by the goaltender for Dubuque. Good shot on goal by Clock as Hartman crashed the net looking for a potential rebound, but there was none.
Absolutely.
We've got 9:12 to go in the first. Dubuque on a goal by Cole Neese on the first minute of play has a 1-0 lead.
I'd like to see these guys and gals finish their checks a little more. If you got a guy there and you're not going to take yourself out of the play, and it's a legal hit, go and take that hit. It's going to be helpful for you in the long run.
Well, we've got a guy out there now taking the face-off that's not afraid to finish his check, and that's Dylan Covert.
That's right. Known as the bowling ball, BB for sure.
Toward the end of that last game, he was the BBB, the belligerent bowling ball.
Oh, boy.
When that kid tried to...
He's just crushing dudes.
Now the puck behind the boards. Neese got it.
There we go.
There's a nice check by BB.
Ask and you shall receive.
Blunt keeps it in at the boards. And now it's stumped out, knocks off the referee. No offside. Puck behind the Dubuque net. Intercepted by...
Go Texas.
Here's Tech. He shoots. Oh! He had him beat. Shot it just a little high. Oh, there was a potential another breakaway for Neese, but the puck was knocked off his stick. Tell you what, it looks like some of his old buddies are looking to make Neese a target out there. I don't know.
Let's give him a nice warm welcome back to his hometown. Let's go.
All right, and that goes all the way down. That's going to be an icing against the Ice Eagles.
You know, I got to say, you said you'd never seen a referee change a call like that, but I respect the heck out of a guy who can realize he made a mistake and own it. I also wanted to mention, speaking of things you've never seen before, as the camera pans past the Ice Eagle bench, check out this jacket on Coach. Normally goes with the Donnie Brasco leather, but man, this thing is something else. I love it.
Here's Quinn over on the boards. Now here's Corcoran down the boards. He's tripped.
Oh, yeah.
There's a trip. That's going to be a penalty against Dubuque.
Ooh, sounds
Corcoran
like the police there.
made a move to the outside of the boards, and the defenseman took him down. Probably a smart play. He had Kyla Francis going to the middle.
Oh, here we go. We're going to get this, get a nice view of this jacket. I can't even make out what those rainbow colors are, but I love it. Are those lifesavers? You're supposed to suck them off like when girls go out.
He
for
may have
their,
been shopping at
bachelor
Don.
party.
He may have been shopping at Don Cherry's Big and Tall shop.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Here's the face-off. The Ice Eagles with a power play. Katragata dumps one toward the net. It's knocked down. Now Dubuque looks to bring it out. There's a check that's out to center ice. It's back in. Francis into the corner. Oh, she had a chance.
She had him lined up
had a
again.
chance.
Oh, man. Oh,
All right,
nice catch there. Oh.
Here's Husky. Intercepts the pass before it gets out of the zone. Here's Francis looking to center it. Here's a backhand shot by Husky. Knocked to the corner.
Good pressure. Got to get that shot on net, but otherwise, that's a nice job.
Over in the corner now. Back behind the net. Picked up by number 21 of Dubuque, and he's going to get it out of the zone where Otten. First time we've said Jackson Otten's name in a long time. Glad to see him back.
Absolutely.
Now here is DeCrow. Can't quite get it in. Now that's going to be in before the player came out, but it's a delayed offside, so everything's all right. Puck now behind the net. Picked up and back to Gunnar Carroll. Carroll's shot to pass to Hartman is a little bit in front of him and goes back behind the net. Dubuque bringing out of their own zone. Here's a rush for Dubuque, number 30, into the corner. He's knocked off of it, but he regains it. Looking for the middle. He's trying to get an angle on the net. Here's a long shot. And there's a save by Harkey. Fell right at his glove. He put his glove on to cover it. And so we're going to have a face-off to the left of Cody Harkey.
Like it bounced off a boot there, man. And those types of deflections can be real nasty if they trickle toward the net. If you're going one way with your glove and it lands and goes the other.
All right, we got Covert. We have Mueller on the wing. Now Dubuque controls behind our net. Covert picks it up, leaves it for Carroll. Carroll's shot is picked off at the right point, and now is knocked out of the zone.
Nice job there by Max Patton.
Carroll.
Working hard.
Carroll gets it to Mueller. Mueller tries a lead pass. Too hard. Misses Patton, and that's going to result in another icing against the Ice Eagles.
8 seconds left on that power play, as you can see there on your screen. Wanted to throw a quick shout out to our friends over there in the box. We got Jana and Addie Patton running the clock and the mic, if you might have heard Mrs. Patton. She's twisting and shouting right now. And we got Jeff Covert on music. Mike Husky over there in the box. We really appreciate our volunteers.
Picked up by Blunk. Stops, looks for a way to come out of the zone. Gets it up to Patton. Patton put it off the board. Then he chases after it. That's not going to go far enough for icing, but Dubuque's going to get there first. Now it's behind the net. Roseboro into the corner, picks it off at the blue line, brings it in.
Covered nicely there by Max at his point.
They battle for it near the blue line, and the Ice Eagles take control. There is a pass across to Patton, just a little bit in front of him.
Woo!
Here's an attempted hit by Blunk. He may have taken the worst of that, but
he went Superman style and landed on his butt.
We got to admire the effort. All right, here's Corcoran now. It's a center ice over the red line. Oh, no, you can't do that. You cannot stop and dipsy doodle at the blue line, Braden.
We do see that from time to time. He's going to hear about it from his grandfather up here from the booth, I'll tell you what.
I think we'll have a few words about that after this game.
Hey, but it does give me a chance. Any broadcast I'm on, you're going to hear it at least once. That's an offside play, OFFSIDE. There's no second S on that unless you're playing soccer or American football.
All right, here's Corcoran over the line. Looks to center it. Scott Francis in front. Can't quite get it to her as Dubuque takes it away and starts to come out the other way. Here's number 10. That's Sweeney. Now, here's a shot. Another nice save. Big save by...
Harkey doing really well there.
Harkey's made a couple of nice saves when the Ice Eagles have gotten a little careless in front of him, but so far he's just been beaten the one time on a good break by Neese. Line change for the Eagles. Here's Neese over on the boards. Again, playing his off wing. Here's a long shot. Hits Otten. Welcome back to the game, Jackson. Jackson Otten behind his net. Looking for...
telling him he's got time. Oh, and he
now
did.
Here's Hartman chasing it down over the blue line, but Dubuque's going to get there first. Now here's Brady Husky. Puts it behind the net. Nobody there, but clock going for it with number 17 of Dubuque. And the teams battle for it at center ice where it's picked up now in his own zone. That's Brady Husky. Around his net, looking for an exit strategy. And that puck is sent down all the way by, that was Mueller. Must have hit somebody because it's not icing. Okay, into the corner. Harkey lays a check. Covert looking, he's got a man in front of him. He can get it to him, and a great chance by Harkey, or by Covert. Mueller, his shot is deflected by the goaltender into the corner. Patton chasing after it, and that's going to be Carroll.
Not going to get there for ice. Evan Mueller on his horse, but doesn't get there. Woof.
There was a centering pass that didn't quite connect, and now the Eagles come back. That is Quinn sending it ahead to Patton. Patton into the corner, lined up by the defenseman who puts him into the boards. Puck is at the skates of a couple of players. Now it's kicked free, and Dubuque brings it out of the zone. Mueller loses control. Number 41. Now we got another defenseman down. Fortunately, we got some good back checking there by the forwards. That shot is put on net, but kicked to the side by Harkey. Now here's another chance for Dubuque.
Puck stuck at the skates of number 30 there.
Mueller working hard behind the net. He goes down. Covert looking to put somebody into the boards. And here's a shot from the point, and it's caught by Cody Harkey.
Gobbled up there by Stonewall, as we tend to call him sometimes.
Good continuous action and good pace of play in this game. We've got 2:26 remaining in a fast-paced first period. The Saints lead it 1-0, but it's been a pretty evenly played game so far. All right. We got Braden and the ladies on for the Ice Eagles. Braden at center. Catragata and Francis, his wingers. Now the puck is sent around to the near boards to Francis. She can't get it, but Corcoran grabs it, comes out in front of his own net, a little dangerous, sends it up to Catragata. Catragata along the boards. They're onside as they come to the middle. Here's Corcoran trying to get it. Oh, he puts it right in front. Nobody there. And now Dubuque gets it out of the zone. Alex Blunk picks it up at the blue line, comes to center ice, beats his man into the offensive zone, still chasing it down. Good play by Blunk. Here's a long shot by Francis, bounces to the goaltender who makes a nice save with the trapper.
I'll tell you, that guy down there in goal, I don't know if it's a guy or a gal, but if you check out his size, shoulder it to the crossbar, and then look down here on the other end of the ice at Cody Harkey, there's quite a difference in stature there. Usually we're the guys with the small goalies.
All right, puck into the near corner. Here's Clock battling forward. He puts it over to the wing, back to Otten. Now, Lowenberg is put into the boards by Otten, who loses the stick, and now here comes Hartman. Dumps it out to center, and Schopp of Dubuque puts it in around the far corner to Aaron DeCrow.
Everybody missing.
And the puck is kicked free all the way back down into the Dubuque zone where it's picked up by their defense. Husky after it. Husky and Harkey. Here is Owen DeCrow. His pass is knocked down. He goes after it. Dubuque.
This is the last minute of play in the period.
And the puck is back to center ice where it's picked up by Mueller. Mueller, a long pass over on the side to DeCrow. Crow takes it. He's got a little room, puts it up to center ice. Now he tries to center it to his buddy Covert. Now it's back. Shot from the point is deflected into the near corner. DeCrow going after it. Two players go down. Here is Quinn. Quinn to DeCrow. DeCrow throws one in front. It's batted away by the goaltender. And you're right, he is not a big player. But so far he's stopped everything, so that's all you can ask of a goaltender. Now here comes a potential break. Mueller did a nice job of getting back and forcing the bad angle shot there. And It's picked up by Patton.
12 seconds.
Patton dumps it into the corner. We've got less than 10 seconds to play. Picked up by Dubuque. No one's going to score in the last 3 seconds based on where the puck is. And that is the end of the first period. A very well-played, energetic contest. Cole Neese getting the first and only goal of the game at the 1 minute mark.
Yeah, you know, those opening minutes of a game can really seem to make or break you. That was unfortunate that the Ice Eagles were maybe napping just a touch at the outset, but the rest of the period was much more evenly played.
Well, that puck just kind of sputtered between our two defensemen, and it doesn't take much for Neese to get a break. And he used his speed, and he moved into within about 15 or 18 feet and fired one past Harkey. But you can't fault the goaltender on a play like that. So the Eagles have kind of regained their momentum here and played a good 11 or 12 minutes there following that one goal, and they're only one goal down. So
absolutely. Throwing a big shout out here to the Quack Mafia watching. Godmother Charlene, Godfather Steve, and all the Quacks that around the Chicagoland area and spread near and far.
And while we have a just a minute break here, I would like to wish a happy second birthday to my granddaughter Rio in Tulsa. Grandma and Grandpa will be calling you later tonight.
There you go. Love it.
I think tennis is her sport moving forward, but it's never too early to start letting them watch hockey.
Absolutely.
The teams have exchanged in. Cody Harkey now down in the goal to our right. And starting off this period The Ice Eagles are going to go with Corcoran at center, Catragata at left wing, Francis at right, Blunk and Tex are on defense.
Austin, Texas.
Blunk gets a stick on it, gets it to Catragata. Sweeney battling for Dubuque. Here's a shot, bounces up, hits Harkey. He makes the save, covers up. We've played 14 seconds, and we have a stoppage of play for a face-off to the left of Cody Harkey.
I got to tell you, I really hope Sweeney's first name is Todd. If anybody who's, if it's not, it's a nickname from me. I'm sorry, that's what I do.
All right, Blunk sends it across the board, around the boards rather, to Francis. She dumps it back. Corcoran flying, but the puck has gone back the other way. Now here is Roseboro down the boards, looking to get in front to center. It is nice offensive move there by the big defenseman. Francis can't quite get a handle on it, and Blunk picks it up at center ice. Oh, that looks like offside, and it was.
I'll be back. I just got paged over to the Dubuque bench to check on somebody.
Well, that's what happens when you have a broadcast partner who is a doctor. Somebody gets hurt, he's got to leave the booth to go over to the bench, see what's going on. All right, there's the puck is dropped back to deep into the Dubuque zone. That's not going to be icing. That player could have played that puck. Now the puck along the near boards. Here's Clock. Clock looking to bring it in front. Oh, here's a shot. Oh! Harkey had a chance and just misfired on a shot from about 10 feet out. Now Dubuque comes back. Got it across the boards where it's picked up and dumped out of the zone by the Ice Eagles. Now here comes Dubuque again. Here's a shot by the defenseman. His shot is waved off to the side, put around the far boards out near the point. It was close to too many men on Dubuque, but they got away with it. Now here is DeCrow looking for Clock. Clock can't quite clear it. And Dubuque looks to come back into the zone. Here's the left winger for Dubuque. He's looking for a wraparound, but the shot is knocked aside. Back to the point. Here's a deflection. Here's a rebound. And Harkey makes the save, and somebody poked at Harkey when he was on the ice, and that drew the ire of one of the Ice Eagle defensemen, but no harm, no foul. 11 minutes and 6 seconds left to play in the second period. Dubuque leads at 1-0. Well-played game so far. We have the Covert, Quinn line. I can't tell who's over on. I think that's Mueller over on the right wing over there. Puck into the corner to Mueller. He looks to dump it around. It's picked up by Carroll. Carroll looking to outlet pass it to Quinn. They battle along the boards. Now it's picked up by Covert. Covert tries to stick handle through a couple. He is unable to do it, but he gets away. He's got 1-on-2, but somebody tries to take him down, and he went down instead, as Covert is hard to handle when he's skating at full speed like that. Now Dubuque over in the far corner. Pass is picked off by Quinn, and his pass is intercepted. Knocked all the way down. That could or could not be an icing. No, it's not icing, and it shouldn't have been. So, all right. Here comes the Ice Eagles. That pass misfires, and that is going to be an icing. So Mueller looks like he has moved from defense to left wing for this game today. Here now the Corcoran line. And it appears it was one of the Dubuque players that was hurt. He's holding his left elbow, and he's being escorted to the bench area by the official, so he's probably going to be done for at least the rest of this game. And Dr. Rich is back after performing emergency surgery.
Yeah, hard no.
All right, here's Corcoran ready to take the draw. Goes back to Dubuque. A long shot from the point. Goes over the net. Here's a shot in front. Get it out of there. They do. Here's Corcoran. Gets it to Katragata. Katragata dumps it. Corcoran has it taken away by the defenseman for St. Louis. And now, here is Francis. Skates through a couple. She's looking to center it if she can. She sends it back along the near boards to Roseboro. Roseboro's shot at the net is knocked down. Katragata battling behind the net, but Dubuque comes away with it. Here's a long pass, and that's going to be an icing against Dubuque. 14 had a step on the defense, but the pass was just too far ahead. Could have been dangerous if the pass had been a little bit more accurate. 9:39 to play in the second. 1-0 in favor of the Junior Saints.
Definitely pretty even play right now. I'd love to know the shot totals, but it seems not very lopsided at all.
Dubuque wins the draw, sends it around to the near corner in their own defensive zone. Look to come out, and that's a good breakout pass, but fortunately Otten is back.
Ooh!
And here is a shot, another nice save by Harkey. That was a nice pass by the forward for Dubuque, and they got a good shot, and Harkey made the save. They failed to get it out. Now they do get it out at the blue line back to Dubuque. Number 12 carries over the blue line. He's got nobody with him, and Otten's going to chase it down. Sends it around the boards. Oh, and Hartman is buried over across the board.
That was a good jolt he got.
Husky tries to get a little back at him, but was unable to do so. Now the puck is back to the top of the slot, and it's knocked out of the zone. That puck went by Kwok as he was making a change, so there's nothing he could do about that. And Dubuque takes control back behind their net, sends it to Nice. Nice tries a pass to number 10, it's Sweeney rather. And he's coming off for a change as Ethan Quinn takes control. And here is a break. He got lucky, and here is Covert. Covert moves in, shoots.
No!
And the goaltender made a great save. A couple of nice moves by Covert, but he wasn't able to beat the goaltender. Now here's another chance for Covert, but the defense knocks him off the puck. And here we go. Number 14 gets it around Mueller. Here's a slap shot. Didn't get much of that one. Goes over to the far corner where it's picked up by Patton. Now here comes Patton. He's 1-on-3 as he crosses the line. Now he's looking for a man. That was a good attempt, but the pass wasn't hard enough to get through. Here's a good contact right over here on the near boards.
I don't know if that's the guy you want to wake up with contact. That's the bowling ball out there.
Here's Mueller. Shot from the point is knocked down in the high slot.
Man's behind
and
him,
here
though.
is, got to be careful. Fortunately, it's Carroll is the one-man back, and he's probably one of our premier defensemen as far as stopping rushes like that. Katragata can't get it out, and Mueller's going to chase it down behind his own net. Nearing the halfway mark of the second period. Francis on the far boards looking for Corcoran. He gets it out of the zone, but he can't do anything with it as Dubuque regains it. Comes down the right wing, number 42, looking for a centering pass. And a great save by Harkey. Now here's Katragata. She's got Corcoran with her. Corcoran along the boards. Loses control. Nobody in the center of the ice for the Ice Eagles. Now it's intercepted by Roseboro. Roseboro puts it off the boards. And it's back to center ice where it's picked up by Nice. It's 2-on-1. Nice tries the pass, but his pass is knocked down. Good play at the defense. Now Dubuque. Stretch pass. Intercepted by Husky. Husky's got a little bit of speed going now. He beats the defenseman on the left side. He's going to the net. Here's a shot. Didn't have much of an angle, but he got a good shot on. Now here's another shot that's put behind the net. Number 19 for Dubuque tries to play it off the boards.
It's playing by the theory shots from bad angles are still shots.
That's right. Back into the corner. Clock chasing it down. He lays the body on that defenseman. Now here's Blunk in the corner trying to get control of it. Nice check by Hartman, and it's picked up by Dubuque. They throw one at the net. It goes off the net. Here's a centering pass, but nobody was there for Dubuque. And here's Mikey. Clock with a break, and he's pulled down. That's at least a trip.
Yep, got him. Corey over there is going to call it a slash. I think you could have gone either way for sure.
Well, if he'd had another half a stride on him, it could have been a penalty shot.
Absolutely. Well, as soon as I said it seemed like we were playing a pretty 50-50 game, Dubuque's kind of been taking it to the Ice Eagles here the last few minutes. Good to see that we're going to have the man advantage for 2 minutes.
Hopefully this can stop their momentum a little bit, as the Ice Eagles are going to have a 2-minute power play, and we're going to go with the covert line with Ethan Quinn on the left wing, and that is Max Patton on right wing. Our points are Owen DeCrow, and Jackson Otten. 1-0, 5:29 to play in the second period. Puck is knocked off the boards, picked up by Covert. Oh, he's got a perfect chance there. They shot, and a great save. That was a beautiful setup.
Wonderful pass, excellent shot, but
positional. Was that Patton that had that shot?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he had a great look at it, but the goalie beat him. Give him credit.
Good positioning by the Tendy right there.
Puck is controlled in the dot by no one. Now it comes to DeCrow. He tries a backhand flip into the corner. Ethan Quinn going after it with a couple of kids from Dubuque, and now Dubuque takes over.
Nice.
They can't get it out of the zone. The puck comes back. It's picked up right in front of his goaltender by the defenseman.
Nice step up by DeCrow there.
And Jackson not quite able to keep that one in the zone, so we'll start over again. Now that was a careless pass picked off by Dubuque at the blue line. We've got a 2-on-5, so we should be okay here as the Eagles look to come back the other way. Otten's pass gets past and goes down into the offensive zone, and it's picked up. Patton for DeCrow. DeCrow fires a wrist shot from the point that was deflected up into the ceiling. Yeah. So we get a rare stoppage of play for one that actually hits the roof.
You don't see those very often.
Not too often.
54 seconds left on the power play for your Ice Eagles.
All right, we've got Carroll and Mueller on defense, and Corcoran and the two ladies. Now Corcoran wins the job, but is picked off.
Nice
Corcoran
keep.
saves it at the line. Now back behind the net. Here is Francis going for it. Keep going, Kyla. Here is a long shot and a save. Long shot from the point by Carroll. Not a whole lot behind it, though, and the goaltender saw it all the way and made the glove stop.
35 seconds left on the power play, 4:04 in the period. Yeah, at least, on that keep in by Gunner and the flip toward the net, at least we're getting an offensive zone draw. Oof.
Okay, that shot is deflected, and that gives Dubuque a chance on the deflection for a breakout, but Mueller stops that, and Dubuque puts it in behind the Ice Eagle net. Picked up by Katragata, center ice. She gives it to Corcoran. He's rubbed off by Sweeney. And the shot is kept in at the point by Mueller. But now we've got potentially a 2-on-1 going the other way. Again, it's Carroll back. Goes in awful deep. And the shot is fired wide.
That's the end of the power play.
Katragata dumps it in. That line is gassed. They need a break, so they're going for a switch. And now here comes Dubuque. Cole Neese, number 8. He throws it in behind the net. He looks like he's going to come off for a break also. And it's picked up by Hartman along the far boards. He kicks it out of the zone. That's a delayed offside. There is a pass to Hartman. He's unable to hold on to it. Dubuque brings it back into their own zone, so there's no offside on clock. You got a man in front here. Fortunately, a good play again by Gunnar Carroll to knock that potential. Look out. looked like he was going to try and bring it around for a wraparound. And here is Blunk. Blunk sends it along the far boards. It's held in momentarily, but that's going to be an offside. Delayed offside.
Oh.
Patton didn't see it, and he was getting ready to go for change anyway. That won't be an icing. So we got a little over 2 minutes to play in the second. Still 1-0. Dubuque controls, but it's picked off by Quinn. Quinn's pass is picked off by one of the Dubuque ladies. At least that's one that I've seen with the long hair. Here is Tex. Tex's pass is knocked down by number 42, sent back behind the net where it's picked up by Roseboro again. There's an opportunity for Husky. It was a nice pass. He got back on side, but here comes Dubuque once again.
Nice defensive play there by those two guys.
Blunt picks it up. Now it's back at center ice. Number 42. Roseboro is with him. Tries to dump it out. Unable to do so. And on the third try, he does. Back to center ice again. Dubuque looking to reformulate their rush.
Laid him down. Nice hit.
Here's
Shoulder in the chest.
They battle for it. Harkey's got it.
It's another terrible angle shot. Harkey's glued to that post just the way he should be.
Covert was not at all pleased with the second, third, and fourth stick jobs by the forward for Dubuque, and let him know that.
Well, hacking and whacking down there.
We've got a little more than a minute to play. 1:04 exactly. Kyla Francis, Katragata, and Braden Corcoran is your line. Corcoran wins the draw back to Otten, takes it behind the net. They battle along the boards. Nobody seems to have control. Otten puts his man into the boards. Now, there's a check by Corcoran. Picked up, and that's going to be a delayed offside. They clear the zone, so play is not stopped. Oh, no, that was a blind back pass. That
drop pass to nowhere.
Yep.
30 seconds to play in the period.
Into the corner. We've been in the zone for pretty much the whole time. DeCrow fighting his way out. He's up against 2 or 3 of those Dubuque red shirts. And that was a dangerous play by Otten, but he got away with it. We got 9 seconds to play. Puck is behind the net where it's picked up by Owen DeCrow. DeCrow is...
He whiffs. Oh, no.
And the shot is wide.
Line. Yikes.
And a little action there between Corcoran and 42. No harm. Nobody saw it, so...
As long as there's no arms in the air, it's all good. I'll tell you, it seems like a recurring theme on this team. Getting the puck out at the blue line, out of our defensive zone, has been somewhat of a struggle. Lucky to not end up with more pucks in the back of the net this game when we get stuck in our zone for longer periods of time. But I'll tell you, that has definitely been an Achilles heel of this team as we've been playing games throughout the season.
Sometimes I think they're afraid of icing the puck, and nobody scored a goal on an icing. So go ahead and ice the puck and learn to live another day, maybe get a new fresh line out there.
100%. 100%. I would much rather see an icing and just chuck that bad boy down there. In this level, you can change on an icing, so there's really no big harm to it.
Well,
doing a little work on the camera. Oh, we got some condensation. You got to watch through the raindrops. You know what? I'm going to give a shameless plug out here. This intermission is going to be brought to you by the JT23 Lab. JT23 Lab, Jake Toporowski, down there in downtown Bettendorf, running kids through their paces. Fake, synthetic ice, real results. We find out Aiden Starr's mom was amused with the commentary about his jersey. We noticed that he does have his now. Must have just fell out of his bag at home.
All right, well, I have to be honest and say that Dubuque has had a little bit better of the advantage of play.
Correct.
And that's reflected in the one-goal game right now. They lead at 1-0, but this game is certainly well within the Ice Eagles' reach if they can get some offense going.
Yep.
All right, here is Hartman. Hartman sends it across to Klock. Dubuque gets in front of it, but now we got a misplay there by Mueller at the inside the red line. Unfortunately,
interesting choice to dump it back behind the goal there instead of, take a shot on by the Dubuque player.
Husky working hard in the corner trying to get away from the Dubuque player. Here's a centering pass, doesn't get through, and there is a apparently that was supposed to be a lead pass for Klock, but it was much too hard, got away from him, and we wind up with an icing against the Ice Eagles.
Looked like about a 3-foot pass. Those things are hard to time exactly right. I understand the thought, but spread it out and go tape to tape.
I've actually had 3-foot putts that have wound up 40 feet past the hole, and that's what that kind of looked like.
100%.
All right, puck controlled in the corner behind the net. Roseboro looking to get it out to Quinn. Quinn moving it along to... Passing hasn't been very crisp here, but they still managed to get it into the zone. Quinn looking for a centering pass. Here is Covert. His shot is wide. Quinn gets it again. Looking for Covert in the middle. If he could get it to him, he was wide open, but he wasn't able to get it to him. Now here is a 2-on-1, a 3-on-1 developing for Dubuque. And they really...
Well played. Oh, no!
There's a shot, save. They really squandered that opportunity. They had a great opportunity with a 3-on-1, and the kid carrying the puck just kind of skated it into the corner and didn't leave himself many options.
Yeah, that's one of those where you absolutely have to have your head up and get it to one of your other two wingers.
All right, now Blunk controls... Whoop.
Ish.
Take it with you. Take it with you. There you go. All right, he sends it up to Patton. Patton looking for a lead pass, but he's not able to get away from 23 of Dubuque. Finally gets a shot away into the zone where it's picked up by Dubuque. 11 minutes left in the game. Dubuque.
Oh, Kyla Francis steps in front of that
Francis
pass
intercepts
nicely.
it, but it's knocked away from her at the blue line.
And
Jackson
up into the
Otten.
netting.
Jackson Otten puts one up into the netting, so we'll have a stoppage of play and a face-off at center ice.
I'll tell you what, you probably can't pick it up on the mics in the rink, but I love to hear Coach Otten giving it to his son and pretty much anybody else within earshot.
Well, for several years, it's been a pretty standard procedure that Jackson Otten gets the worst of that.
Exchange, yes, 100%.
He may yell at other kids, too, but nobody gets it quite like Jackson does, but I'm sure he's used to that. So.
Oh, no. Oh.
Otten loses control. Here's a shot. Oh, and it hits Harkey. Shoulder high. He's able to squeeze it between his glove and his chest protector. So we've got another stoppage in play. This one to the right of Cody Harkey.
You absolutely don't want to give those up. That short side goal, he's been real tight to that post, and I appreciate that.
Corcoran getting ready to take the draw. He loses it. Comes back to Dubuque. They put it behind the net. Otten. Got to be tough for Jackson. It's been a long time since he's been on the net. Here's a shot. Oh, and another nice save by Harkey. Dubuque player puts it behind the net. Francis battling in the corner. Corcoran puts a hit on player, but he can't get the puck away from him. Dubuque controlling the play now behind the net. Get it out of there. All right, here we go. Here is Otten.
This is where you got to clear that zone. Can they?
Otten.
No.
There are a couple of the
There we
ladies
go.
going
And
at it in
out
the
we
corner.
go.
Spangler and Francis. All right, here is Owen DeCrow.
Everybody else went for a change. He's all by himself.
Ooh, he looked to put somebody in. He wound up putting himself in. All right, here is Husky. Back in his own zone to Carroll. Carroll to Hartman. Hartman can't hold it on his stick, and the puck is cleared back to center ice where it's picked up by Klock.
I thought Hartman was about to get buried there. He had his head down and big 1-4 for Dubuque.
Klock to Crow, knocked down by Husky. Husky puts it into the corner. Klock chasing after it. Dubuque control. Husky working hard. But Dubuque still controls it. There's back pass to his defense partner behind the net. Clock gets it. He's put into the boards. Good legal check. Oh, now we got a semi-break, but fortunately, once again, we've got the ever-present Gunnar Carroll. He's money back there, I'll tell you that. He's taken into the boards. The puck winds up behind the Dubuque net where it's picked up by the defense. Tries a little deflect pass. Carroll once again. Here's a shot. It goes right to Harkey. Not much on that shot, and Harkey was able to make a nice, easy save on that one. So we've got 8:38 to play in the game. And the last almost 2.5 periods, there hadn't been a single goal, just the one at the 1 minute mark by Dubuque's number 8, Cole Neese. All right.
It'd be nice to see a little more play down to our left. I'll tell you what, it seems like we're tilted a little bit here on the ice time in the zone.
Here's a shot blocked. Patton blocked that shot and then looked to get a breakout, but he couldn't quite do it. Now here's Patton again, fighting his way back into the corner where it's picked up by Roseboro. Roseboro to Blunk. Blunk to Patton. That pass hits the official, fortunately, for the Ice Eagles. And it's cleared out of the zone. Roseboro sends it up. A little too far for Covert to get it. So now Roseboro keeps it in. But now here comes Dubuque out at center ice. Alex Blunk made a nice play, but he was a little fortunate that didn't deflect the other way.
Could have gone badly, very badly.
Now along the near boards, Dubuque's number 23, Beechin, throws it into the corner. Otten going back to get it. Picked up instead by DeCrow. DeCrow's pass for Catragata gets away. Now DeCrow coming back. He throws it in along the boards. That's going to ring around to the far side. Catragata is going to get it.
Almost.
And Otten wasn't able to keep that in at the point. Be careful there, Jackson. All right.
You see it going through his head to put it back across there. It would have been a bad choice.
All right.
42 got set down by, I think that was by Braden.
There's a nice hit by, well, I guess it wasn't really that nice a hit by Otten. It was a good hit, but it was illegal. He got the elbow up.
Yep. They're going to call that an elbow on the first one, not the second.
So the Ice Eagles are going to have to kill off their first penalty of the game.
I don't think Coach Otten liked that call.
The only one he's harder on than Jackson are the officials usually.
I'll tell you what, though, the man, he may ride him hard, but when you do it right, he'll give you all the kudos in the world. I love it.
Absolutely. All right, here comes the Dubuque power play.
I'll tell you, they take a long time coming out of their little breaks here, especially for their power play and penalty kill lines.
The Ice Eagles have to kill off this penalty now if they can. Here's number 30 for Dubuque had a great chance but wasn't able to do anything. Now here's Clock. He's got a pass to that's going to be an offside.
Oh.
Well, delayed. Dubuque looking to set up their power play. They come out of their zone along the right wing boards. Here's a shot, a save by Harkey over into the corner, picked up by Neese. Neese along the board looking to pass back to the left point, back to number 30. Sweeney back to Neese. This is a more controlled power play than we've seen the rest of the day so far. So they've worked on this. Now here's a shot in front. Another save by Harkey.
Nice job,
Harkey's played great today.
Absolutely.
Now number 42 throws one.
Oofed.
Harkey's not able to get his glove to freeze the puck, but he did knock it away.
Need a change here. Ice the puck, cover the puck, something to get a stoppage right now. 48 seconds left in the penalty kill.
All right, here comes Carroll. Carroll is put in hard. Loses control of the puck. There's a nice check by Husky. Now you got a 2-on-1 here. Watch out. And they squandered a really good two-on-one opportunity because the pass was behind. Now here we go, Husky. He's 1-on-2 as he tries to kill off the rest of this penalty.
20 seconds left
around
to go
the
in
right,
penalty.
looking for some help.
Max Patton doing well there.
Oh, that's Patton. That's right.
You're good.
I had him as Husky, but it was Max Patton.
Oh, Texas. Oh, Texas.
Here's a breakaway shot and a score.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Oof.
That, with 4 seconds left on the Quad City penalty, our defenseman got turned around, and that puck it was almost like the shooter failed to shoot it in, but it just rolled in. Obviously, Harkey was concerned with where the puck was and where the shot might be coming from, and it just seemed to elude him.
Yeah.
And
the lack of shot was the best possible shot, I guess. But, oh, boy.
So Dubuque now has a 2-0 lead with less than 5 minutes to play. Here's Covert. Covert does a nice pirouette in the corner, still controls. Here's DeCrow along the boards. Quinn throws it into the corner. Now Patton is out there. He's fighting for it behind the net. Whoa, big hit by Covert. Knocks down the defenseman, but the puck gets cleared all the way down. And here's Otten. Here's Patton. Knocked down at the defense. Here is DeCrow. He's got here's a shot, a nice save.
It's a nice low, hard shot, man. Too bad
we really need to work on creating some shots for Owen DeCrow because he has a good, hard, low shot.
Absolutely.
Wrist shot or slap shot. He's very adept at both.
This team is better at putting it back to the defense and the defense going D to D to get those shots better than in previous years, but still I think that using all 5 guys in the offense
Katragata looking to get it. Her pass goes out of the zone where it's picked up by Carroll. Carroll's going to throw it in where
offside,
Dubuque controls it. Francis along the board. Corcoran fails to get it. Now Dubuque's got a 2-on-2. Corcoran gets it away before any more damage.
Nice job by Braden.
They battle for it.
Oof.
Wow.
That was up high.
That was a high hit.
That was up high.
Braden, you got to carry your stick a little higher than that. We'll talk about that one, too. All right. Dubuque now in their own zone. Tries to center it across the center ice. Picked up by number 10. Takes it into the corner. Carroll fighting with him. Corcoran working to get the puck into the corner. Back pass to Dubuque. Hits the referee's skate. Less than 3 minutes to play in a 2-0 game in favor of Dubuque. Dubuque in the far corner. Here's a shot. Deflected over the net by Harkey. It's in the corner. Don't shy away from it, Hartman. Go get it. Now here is Neese again. Neese with a long shot, and his shot is saved. Nice save by Harkey. 2:39 to play.
And we officially have a hockey game. There's Pantera. Love it. Sorry, I like the music. Okay, yeah, that last little bit there, geez, it looked like the Ice Eagles were down in a defensive shell, almost like a box for a penalty kill. I don't really get that because we're down by 2.
Almost like we were ahead 2-0.
Yeah, let's go here.
All right, puck controlled in the center. Now it's dumped out of the zone. That won't go far enough for icing. Here's Clock. Clock, he's got Patton in the middle. Here is a shot and a Patton shot and a great save.
Still loose.
The puck is still loose. They bang away at it.
My goodness.
Patton and Clock were not going to be denied, but ultimately I guess they were. That was a great pass by Clock to Patton. Patton had a couple of good whacks at it, but this young goaltender for Dubuque has played a really fine game, and that was another example of that.
Nice save.
Goaltending's been good on both sides.
For sure. Dino standing here just about had a heart attack. This kid couldn't get that bad boy. Couldn't put a fork in that biscuit.
All right, now we've got the Husky, Patton,
Quack,
And
man.
Quack, here's a shot.
We got-
A lot of quickness there from Quack. He got a shot, but the goaltender had the corner covered.
I was also going to say that's
All right, watch
a
out there.
lot of speed on this forward line.
Oh, no, we got another break. Here is Husky going back. Nice
back
defensive
check,
work by
nice
Husky
back check.
to prevent a better chance for Dubuque. Patton gets it out to Quack in his skates. He takes control. There's Blunk.
Bro.
Had to wait until his offensive players got out of the zone. Now Dubuque comes back again, number 23. Knocked down by Roseboro in the corner. Roseboro, lead pass. Oh, Patton was not expecting that. And Dubuque gets it again. Here is another shot by Neese.
Just
He misses.
trickles wide of the post.
Quinn not quite able to get the. Now that puck is knocked out of the zone. Again, that's not going to be an icing. That was deflected. So we've got just more than a minute 15 to go. Dubuque behind their net trying to protect the 2-0 lead.
And our net's empty. 6 skaters on now for the Ice Eagles.
Otten. Over to Quinn. Quinn to Corcoran.
Minute of play in the period.
Corcoran is stripped of the puck, where it's picked up now.
Ooh, that one looked like it hurt.
That one hit Corcoran, but he's okay. Here's Covert. Covert shoots. Misses. Here's Corcoran looking to center. Knocked off his stick. We got 37 seconds. Here's Blunk with a long shot and a nice save by the goaltender.
Be nice to see-
33.8 seconds to play.
Be nice to see somebody in front of that net while we're in the zone. You know, net front presence, easy for me to say, can be very, very useful, especially when a dude is not very big and you could screen him fairly easily.
Yep. Well, let's see if we can at least keep the shutout from taking place here. Covert centers it. Now here comes Dubuque. They've got an open net to shoot at here. Number 42. Any fans on it?
Nice job
Shot.
there by Kyla. I think she got her
Good play
stick
by
in there.
Kyla. All right, 22 seconds. The puck is in the zone.
Let's go.
And
No,
picked off there.
you got to go
And
to somebody.
That's not going to be icing. We got 10 seconds left. Dubuque behind their net. Husky throws a body into him. So does Francis. There's about
Pinning
6
on
of
the
them.
ball, the giant
And-
rugby scrum.
Yep, and that's going to be
And
the end of the
that'll do it.
game.
And they looks like BB
Oh.
got a penalty there on a check from behind.
Whoa!
Oh boy!
Yeah, there was
Is that Husky?
there was some hard feelings there, and there still is.
Reminds me of some Blues games with the Dubuque
they wa-
Junior Saints.
They watched their older brothers last year, and that's the final. The Ice Eagles were unable to score today in the day's first game, and Dubuque takes it by a score of 2-0. But it was a well-played game, quite competitive. There's no question that Dubuque had a little bit better of the play, but it certainly wasn't a really one-sided game by any stretch of the imagination.
I gotta tell you, this cracks me up more than anything else. Let's run into each other and go body on body the entire game, but don't go through a handshake line.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure that that's necessary. You could walk past each other and tap sticks or something, but whatever. I don't make the rules in
Dr.
this world.
Fauci comes to youth hockey. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the first game. Now, remember, I'm going to put down the microphone, and my partner is going to take over the play-by-play for the game that's coming up in a few minutes, about 15 minutes, the Pee Wee game. And we'll be back for the second game against Dubuque at 4:30. We want to thank Dean Patton for all his work spinning the dials.
100%. Remember, Blue Sports Network, as the kids say, like and subscribe.
See you in a little while, everybody.